said it again. Mandem, I'm dropping this Nakota narrative in one long stretch.
Nah, no pauses, no pity, cause the Nakota middle Sioux, Yankton and Yanktonai strength, blood steel, stood in that same storm the Lakota and Dakota faced, but with their own war, wisdom and region-rooted resistance. And I'm spitting free word alliteration like battle-breath-barrage while keeping it procedural. So you see empire's method and the nation's counter moves clean. First step, Nakota map the misery river world with memory, math, mastery, valley-village-vantage points carved in cultural code. Buffalo hunt cycle structured by season, camp circle, governance rooted in kin, loyalty and ritually reinforced law. Next step, settler scouts slid into their territory with surveyed chains, railroad plans and treaty talk, trickery, bribery-bait-betrayal, lawful Indian agents who spoke kindness but kept contracts crooked, telling the code to leaders they'd retain hunting rights while railroad men already penciled their destruction. Next procedural step, Nakota warriors rode with resolve when threat lines tightened, launching quick cut clashes with Crow, Arikara or US troops encroaching on river routes, cause step-survival depended on mobility, not submission. And the Yankton in particular held the ground with night scouts, stealth and prairie-pattern tactics, surround, scatter, silence and slip out before cavalry columns could coordinate artillery arcs. Bruv, settler state strategy stayed the same. White buffalo weakened nations, weaponized dependency. So when millions of buffalo dropped to near zero from white hunter greed, Dakota families face ration-line humiliation. Spoil your flour, warm field pork or forced through agency corruption, while warriors watched the entire economy collapse. Then came the treaty, Tanko 18 feet through Yankton Treaty, the US claiming it was fair exchange, while settler politicians already plotted elopement, break up landlords, literally engineered. And even when Nakota leaders argued, petitioned, protested, the government played delay-derail tactics, showing how settler law ain't justice but justification. Conflict surged when the US pushed military posts deeper. Fort Rice, Fort Randall, Fort Totem, bruv, each fought the fist around indigenous autonomy. Each commander trained the scorched-earth strategies, burned village, buried tactics to break spirit and secure settler farms. Nakota bands responded with flexible resistance, splitting when needed, regrouping later, maintaining ceremony even under threat, keeping sun dance, keeping kinship codes, keeping sacred bundles safe from soldier seizure. Then came boarding school, child-capture-colonization, youth dragged from lodges, name stripped, languages punished, storylines severed, assimilation agenda forced down their throats with Bible-beat-bureaucracy. But Nakota family smuggled language and whispers, teaching children secretly survival-skill-syllables, seeded in midnight lessons. But famine years hit next when agencies withheld rations as a punishment for non-compliance, starvation-sanction-strategy, setting death traps across prairies. And yet Nakota resisted by replanting gardens, hunting what little game survived, refusing to die on command. And when the US carved Dakota Territory into settler states, Nakota and Dakota alike signed, resisted, renegotiated, reasserted sovereignty through councils, court cases, and cultural revival, proving that empire pressure don't erase a people, it only reveals who's still standing. Modern Dakota nations like Yankton and Yanktonai, keep high dwelling ceremony, continuing the treaty rights, lawsuits active, reminding settler courts that history ain't dead paper, it's living law. Bruv, so Magdalene spins the single paragraph in King Shar's cadence, stitching ending rhymes into every edge, cause Nakota legacy ain't some side chapter, it's frontline fire, resistance, rhythm, and survival science in it.